out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And the Falcon
fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
carried by number 28.
22 yards there, a first down. And quickly, they get to the line.
First down, Atlanta.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 19 yards away. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
A gain of 19.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
On the play.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back now at Lambeau.
31.
It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. And to give this time to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. The 20. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his...
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh 7 downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the... Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Well, the second down throw on target. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. He'll drop to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? Oh, it's a wobbler here. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 11, a minute 35 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The pass.
7 yards on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
On third and inches.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43.
Tonight.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn. So for Atlanta, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll drop down to 1-3. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.